Could Biden's new tax proposal affect how much you pay in taxes? Will it end 1031 exchanges? And what about the step up in basis? Could it be gone for good? Stick around so we break it down. Hey there, tax warriors. Welcome to JDB Tax. I'm Brian Eustache, an enrolled agent and tax strategist, but I call myself a taxtician, a tax tactician leveraging the tax code to build your financial fortress. With this segment of Tax Tactics, we're tackling a topic that could change the entire tax landscape. It goes through. So, here's Biden's proposed tax plan. Biden's budget targets American employers and higher income families with new and higher taxes. It's loaded with complicated tax credits, exemptions, and deductions for everyone. But also, if you'd like to see more tax content like this, hit the like, comment down below. One area of concern is higher taxes on wage income, which could mean fewer hours worked, less incentive to acquire new skills, and a potential drop in work effort. This hits high income earners like doctors, business owners, and successful entrepreneurs, discouraging their most productive work. Now, Biden claims the richest Americans pay only 8% in taxes, but Treasury data shows they actually pay over 33% on average, and the top 10% cover more than 60% of all federal taxes. Biden's budget would increase these percentages even more, making the federal government more reliant on a smaller group of taxpayers. Higher taxes on investment and business income directly reduce incentives to invest and grow businesses. Studies show 2017 tax cuts boosted domestic investment by 20%. Reversing these cuts could have the opposite effect, potentially slowing wage growth and productivity. Here are some of the key proposals from Biden's budget. First, increasing the top marginal tax rate to 39.6%. Currently, the top marginal income tax rate is 37% for income above 609,000 for single filers. Biden proposes raising it to 39.6% and lowering the threshold to 400,000 for single filers. After accounting for state and local taxes, many Americans could face top marginal rates above 50%. It also increases to corporate income tax rates to 28%. Now, the 2017 tax cuts lowered the corporate rate from 35% to 21%. Biden proposes raising it to 28%, which would make the U.S. corporate tax rate the second highest in the OECD, behind Colombia. Now, there's also tax capital gains and dividends at top rates too. Long-term capital gains and dividends are currently taxed at a top rate of 20% plus 3.8% net investment income tax. Biden's plan would tax these gains at the new top marginal rate of 39.6% for those earning over a million, plus a higher 5% net investment income tax, raising the effective rate to 44.6%. Expanding the net investment income tax to 5% when currently it's at 3.8%, and the net investment income tax applies to non-wage passive income for individuals earning above 200,000. Biden's plan expands this to include more types of income and raises the rate to 5%. There's also quadruple stock buyback tax. The current 1% excise tax on stock repurchases would increase to 4%. This could discourage buybacks and push firms towards dividends, lowering after-tax returns for investors. Then there's also an end to step up in basis at death. Now, currently, heirs do not pay taxes on unrealized gains inherited at death, as the basis is stepped up to current value. Biden's plan would eliminate this, making death a taxable event for unrealized gains over 5 million for single filers, 10 million for married filed jointly. Now, tax carried interest as ordinary income is also getting changed. Investment managers often earn income through carried interest, taxed at lower capital gains rates. Biden's plan would reclassify this as ordinary income, subjecting it to higher rates. Additionally, there's other tax increases. The budget also proposes limits on deductibility of wages for highly paid employees, elimination of some 1031 like kind exchanges, permanent limits on loss limitations for pass through businesses, higher taxes on oil, gas, and coal production, limits on retirement contributions for high income individuals, and a new 30% excise tax on digital asset mining electricity costs. So there you have it. President Biden's ambitious tax plans in a nutshell. It's clear these changes could have significant impacts on businesses and high income earners, which is even more reason for tax planning. JDB Tax Strategy helps business owners legally save money on taxes without fear of the IRS by leveraging the tax code to the fullest extent. After booking a consultation call with us at jdbtax.com, we'll build a personalized battle plan to minimize your tax burden, maximize your wealth. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, and click all to join me on this epic quest to conquer taxes and claim your financial throne. I post tax tactics every Tuesday and Thursday. See you next time, tax warriors.